Now to an SNN Local News 6 investigation into a criminal caught in the act by the Charlotte County Sheriff but never charged. As SNN Local News 6 reporter Grant Boxleitner uncovers, it's a case that's fallen through the cracks and has the sheriff and others sounding off.
Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Cameron tells SNN he witnessed the theft of a shop vac involving a receipt scam at this Walmart in Punta Gorda. Back on April 14th, sheriff reports show he confronts this man, Christopher Hancock. Cameron is out of town, but we spoke to him by phone.
I said, do you have a receipt for both of those shop vacs that I watched you load? And he instantly, his eyes dropped to the ground, and he said, no, sir, I don't. I only have one. I stole the second one. And I said, okay. I said, I kind of suspected that's what occurred.
Cameron says he called deputies to investigate the crime. But in the end, despite a confession to the sheriff, Hancock was never charged with a crime. Sheriff reports showed that when the assistant manager at this Walmart was confronted with the information about Hancock, he declined to prosecute. We talked about the legal aspects of this case with Punta Gorda criminal law attorney Dennis Wallace II.
And especially in this case like this, the sheriff definitely had probable cause to make an arrest. If he witnessed the crime occur in his presence, obviously he would have probable cause to make an arrest.
But Cameron says he too was shocked that no arrest was made.
Sat down to do my statement for him, and I saw the watch commander report where Walmart refused to prosecute because they didn't witness the theft, and under their policy, since they didn't witness a theft, they weren't going to prosecute it, so they just asked trespass warnings to be issued. And I kind of think that the Walmart erred on that side. I don't know that the assistant manager understood that the sheriff witnessed the crime.
Wallace says it's not unusual for a higher-ranking law enforcement officer to turn over an investigation to someone on duty.
You don't usually see a high-ranking official have the proper equipment to transport a person to the jail, so in this case it would be easier to call a deputy in.
A Walmart spokeswoman says it's store policy to usually not press charges unless a staff member witnesses the crime. Wallace says the state attorney's office often declines to go forward without a cooperating victim.
If you don't have a viable victim that's going to come forward, they're not going to go forward either. So if they're telling them from the very moment they're starting that they're not going to press charges and not go forward, they're not going to waste the time.
After SNN's inquiry into this case, Walmart says it is reaching out to the sheriff's office and will turn over available evidence such as video if requested so the sheriff's office can pursue the charge. We also went to Hancock's Port Charlotte house to get his side of the story, but we were told to leave. Walmart did issue a trespassing warning to Hancock and two others with him. Reporting in Charlotte County, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News 6.
The sheriff also tells SNN Local News 6 he was surprised by this because the Walmart manager has demonstrated a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to shoplifting. Now, Walmart spokesperson Diana G. says nothing would stop a law enforcement officer from making an arrest if they see someone committing a crime on Walmart property. You want to keep it here on SNN Local News 6 for updates to this story.